right, guys, this is Dominick Izzo. I am the bull of MLM, and this is another network marketing podcast. We talk about everything that's in this business, the realities of it, just a no bullshit, everything you need to know to be successful in this business due to the fact that you're probably not getting told it out of a reality-based aspect for one of the greatest sources of wealth creation and capitalism there is. All right, in this episode, I want to talk about one of the most powerful thing that there is in this business, which is the invite. You have to master the invite for this business. We only do 4 things. We contact people, invite them, show them a plan, and follow up. That's it. That's the history of network marketing. You don't do anything differently. You don't need to try and reinvent the wheel. You contact somebody. You invite them to a presentation, either live or pre-recorded. You show them the presentation, the plan, if you will, and then you follow up with them. Yeah, there's a lot of nuances in there, how to properly pitch, how to properly close, handle objections, answer questions, who to get the third-party call on with, all this. But I truly believe, and I've seen this, and it's applied, that if you know how to invite people properly, everything else you do falls into place. Some key concepts that I'm going to be talking about over and over and over again in these podcasts definitely has to do with rooting in your mind belief, right? You have to believe this business is legitimate. I'll talk about numbers. The last 24 months, network marketing industry has seen a $300 billion in sales, $1.6 trillion paid out. It just is for every bit of Google search information that you put out there where you're going to see the negative side of things, you're going to find positive sides as well too, but it's the same in any business. So number one, if you actively go looking for the negative stuff in it, network marketing fails, network marketing doesn't work, it's a scam, you're going to find it, right? You're going to find it in any company out there. You go looking for it, fine. It just is what it is. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to tell you for great outsource information, if you're in the business and you want a reinforcement of why you got in and to challenge your self-doubt, I really challenge you on this one. You have to, one of the things that I did when I got back into the business, because I was with a company for 10 years, took a break, got in the company I'm with now, I approached things one way, where it was like a sales aspect, because that's what this business ultimately is for the company. We're all salespeople for the company. When you boil this down, it doesn't matter if you're with Amway, Mary Kay, Juice Plus, Herbalife, Beachbody. You're a salesperson for the corporation. And that's why this is a brilliant business model, because the corporation gets free labor, so to speak. Meaning they don't pay you up front. They only pay you on what you bring in. So it costs the company nothing. It's great. Of course, it doesn't cost them nothing, but it really doesn't cost them hourly rate. So they're eliminating one of the biggest overhead prices that are cost for run a business. That being said, you're going to get so many people out there. Network marketing doesn't work. It's a scam, this and that. And I wanted to kind of challenge my beliefs. Like I did something reverse psychology, right? So I guess when The Exorcist came out in the 70s, my uncle was so terrified of it. The story is that he went to buy the score, the soundtrack for it on vinyl back then, right? So he sat in his room in the dark and played Tubular Bells over and over and over again until he overcame his fear of it. I took the same approach with network marketing. I purposely went online and I started looking at so many negative reviews because I wanted my belief shattered from it, right? All right, this is a scam. Why am I not a millionaire yet? Everybody says you're going to be a millionaire in 6 months, all this garbage. Why isn't it? So it was my job for me personally to really dispel the beliefs. So I would look at comments on videos and I would Google network marketing videos. I would read comments and I would get that. All right, look at all these people saying all this bullshit, but why are there so many people who are making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a month? I believe the top network marketers make $2.2 million a month. If this is such a scam, A, why has the government not shut it down yet? B, why are people making money? So one of the things I did come across was a video by John Oliver, right? And John Oliver, late night host, and he does a great 30-minute video on network marketing. I suggest you Google it. It's got like 2-3 million views on it and tens of thousands of comments of hate. Now, it's a very upsetting video when you watch it because you're like, oh gosh, If you want to counter that video, Patrick Bet David from Valuetainment did a response video to that video. It's about an hour long, and it's on network marketing, and it breaks down exactly what network marketing is. For me, I needed to first understand what network marketing is. And when I saw it and I understood this is nothing more than reverse advertising, we've heard of TV marketing, commercials, radio marketing, commercials, billboard and media marketing. Your social media's got ads popping up. Network marketing is nothing other than third-person word-of-mouth marketing. If you have ever gone to a restaurant and had a phenomenal experience and told somebody about it in your network, you've done network marketing. It's all it is. End of story. We have to stop complicating this. So number one, the belief of it has to be sound. The invite is everything. And I want to talk about warm market and cold market today. And today we're going to spend time talking about warm market and why I think it is the most powerful exercise that will build your strength in this business. There's so many different things that we need to talk about. We need to talk about discipline. We need to talk about structuring your day. We need to talk about you taking this business seriously, sitting down. I mean, when you're an entrepreneur, you work from home, there's a million different distractions. TV, food, internet, taking a nap. You're not at work and you've got a boss hovering over you and micromanaging you. It's number one why this business has such a massive failure rate is we as human beings, we're trained to be those worker bees. And when you work from your home, work for yourself, doesn't make a difference what it is. Yeah. You can be real lazy real fucking quick, real quick. So there's certain things that you're going to need to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what made my recruiting so powerful and why I'm the number one recruiter in the industry and what you take what you want from it. I believe you have to imitate and then innovate. You do exactly what makes somebody successful. You take what you like from them, use it, and then you take what you don't like from them and discard it. So this is my way you apply it to you. Couple different things I learned about the industry. I wanted to get all of my information about the industry because, I may know how to make a cup of coffee, but just because I know how to make a cup of coffee via a Keurig or a bun pot or an Italian espresso maker doesn't mean I'm qualified to run a Starbucks. Maybe I can go to Starbucks, put on one of those green aprons, wear a black polo, say, welcome to Starbucks. What can I make for you today? All right. I can take your cash, put it in the register. I can, I can hand you a cup of coffee. I do not know how to work the barista machines. But if you said, hey, listen, we're going to give you a region to run, or you're going to here's a franchise, here's the keys, I would not know how Starbucks makes their money outside of selling coffee. I wouldn't understand about the power of franchising, wouldn't understand about the power of building repeat customers, the difference between a customer and then a prospect for somebody who's going to open a franchise. There's so much I needed to know as far as the business. So number one, you're going to need to dive into network marketing and understanding the business. The problem with this business is analysis paralysis, meaning that you try to learn so much and your upline says, read this book and do this and blow, and nobody pulls the trigger because they're paralyzed by constantly analyzing things. One of the last groups I was in, they did a training every Monday night. The training consisted, and again, I will bash on certain people, but again, too, if they're more successful than me, their methods work. And I don't agree with the Pied Piper. And a lot of network marketing leaders are people who will fuel your ego so that you will return to them, get access to them. You want their praise. You want their recognition. You want them to call you by name and be your buddy. So what do? You have to maintain on that auto ship every month. So you're keeping the company wealthy and them underneath them, but these people will not see that duplication. And trust me, I'm going to get into the people who come in the very beginning and why you see these people skyrocket to their highest level in like weeks and months versus them duplicating that and then the infamous jumping from company to company, right? Oh, we finally found the company that's going to do this. Bullshit. I think Amway's got to be, 50, 60, 70 years old. If you got into Amway today and you treated this a business, you could still be a millionaire with that company. I don't care who says what. That's supposed to be the power of network marketing. Only the top people who come in at the beginning make money. Right, because they backloaded. or they front loaded, whichever way you want to look at it. And they did not understand business. They just understood dumping people in because they had a insight to when the company was going to open up. We'll get into that. You have to be able to invite. The invitation is everything. Just like going to the gym, you know, what do? We so many social media people are posting pictures of going to the gym or videos of the gym because it's the easiest thing to do to build repetition. The gym doesn't lie. A 5-pound weight today will always be a 5-pound weight. 100 pounds will always be 100 pounds. Your ability to lift it, to go from a 5-pound weight for 10 repetitions to 50 repetitions and then say, let me try to pick up that 100-pound dumbbell, is based on your consistency. So the dumbbells don't talk back. The dumbbells don't avoid your phone calls. The dumbbells don't blow your phone calls off when you do a follow-up. The dumbbells don't give you criticism and self-doubt. They just don't do it. It's black and white. You pick them up, you put them down. That's why the gym is the easiest based reference for your catalyst for saying, okay, if I could do this 1,000 times, I will what? I will build strength. If you learn to bench press, after 1,000 times doing the bench press, you get on the bench press the first time, you're going to grab that bar and you're going to be like, whoa, why am I all over the place with no weight on it versus sitting at a machine? Well, because there's stabilizer muscles that are involved and your body's got to adapt. So let's go back to the machine and let's spend 3 months doing machine bench press so that your chest, triceps, shoulders are involved. Boom, done. Now let's lay flat on a bench. Okay, this is a little bit harder. Okay, let's do 1,000 repetitions over the next 6 months. What happens? Your stabilizer muscles get into place. You understand independence. Your arms are working independently of your core. Your feet and legs are involved. All right, now after that, let's go to dumbbells. Whoa. Same movement. It's the same movement. You're lowering something down and pressing it up. But what's happening is that you're adapting over increased stimulus that's coming into your senses, if you will, right? The same thing is going to be involved with network marketing, only this is far more challenging because you're not dealing with something that does not stress you back. Yeah, of course, the weights, the loads, the progression, there's going to be a lot of things, but you know what? It's ultimately you, right? So it's self-exploring. If you take that same mentality and you apply it in network marketing, you're going to be fine. Okay, I just want you to keep that in mind. If you can go to the gym and you can go from machines to dumbbells, you could do anything. You really can. Your network marketing, you know, so many people have objections. I don't know that many people. I don't know, you know, I'm not that social. I don't know this and that. I get it. But number one, if you got involved in this business and you come up with complaints, get the fuck out of the business. Just go. You have to get in this business and say, I will do and learn and become anything in order to be successful. Again, I'm going to say it. We only do 4 things. Contact, invite, show the plan, follow up. If that's the case, why does it have such a high fucking 97% failure rate? Because you're not taught that within this business, you are going to have to become more. Conversation never changes how you do it. The people you talk to never change, just more people. And you it's just you. You are the common denominator. If I line 10 people up in front of you and they're all different in their thinking, you're the common denominator. So we have to work on you. That being said, we could talk about funnel filling, how to do it, all volume. Great. The system that happens is you're brought into the business. However you got brought in. You got pitched, you got closed, this and that. You need to move immediately for a couple different reasons. Number one, stagnation is going to kill you. You wouldn't get a key to Starbucks, right? Hey, here's your Starbucks. It's all set up. We got your employees waiting. All right, I think I'm going to visit in 2 weeks before I really start doing business. If you knew today, that day, that your business was set up at a Starbucks to start making you money and a return on your investment that day, and you just spent $5 million to open up or buy a franchise for a Starbucks, would you wait a month to get going? No. You would call your friends and family and say, I just bought a Starbucks. Come on and get a cup of coffee on me. We're embarrassed of the network marketing industry. You're embarrassed. Why? Let's circle back to the beginning, because you're not educated in the industry. So while you're doing action, still educate yourself, right? Just still educate yourself. There's a ton of information out there. We have it on our YouTube channel, the Bull of MLM. I've got, I think, 60 videos that are up there describing what the network marketing industry is. Okay. That's number one, is you have to act while you're learning. You have to be very proud of this business. If you came in this business, you made an investment too. Number one, I'm going to tell you flat out, make the highest, biggest investment. It's psychological. If you can come in for $100 versus $1,500, come in for $1,500. It's more skin in the game. You will take it more seriously, and you will not be, well, I only spent $100 on it. No, take this fucking business seriously. You have to treat it just like a brick and mortar. Friends and family. I'll back up a second. You're encouraged by your down upline. You just got to talk to two people. We're going to get into that shit. All you need is two people. That is 100% correct. All you need, those two people, could take you 6 months, could take you a year to bring in. They could. 100% could. So I cannot stand the fucking bullshit of, all you need is two people. We need more leaders in this industry saying, yes, you need two people to do exactly what I just did with you, which is come in on this package and invest that. That's the business. Now, you need to repeat that to people all the time. Let's shoot for 2 people a week. That's unbelievably aggressive. Unbelievably aggressive. But shoot for it. You may fall back to 2 people a month. Now you have to sit there and say, all right, well, those 2 people you brought in, you have to help them. And with me, we're going to help them duplicate that. That's all the business is. Bring people in, have them see the value in being a business owner who takes their own product, not a consumer. Talk about that too as stuff goes on too. There's a lot of moving parts here. And repeat that over and over and over and over again. You're opening up franchises. That's all it is. A lot of times, and I've experienced this and I've seen this, people come in and then their upline goes, yeah, just show 2 people the plan, get them on the phone with me. And that's it. That's it. How dare you, lazy fucking recruiters, bring people in and go, oh, you know how to make coffee? You'd be a great start. No, you know how to run a Starbucks. I hate the industry for that. Now, I won't baby, but I'll treat you like you don't know anything. Make a list. And I'm going to tell you this too. I can't tell you. You have to look at it both ways too. You have to be unbelievably assertive with your people. Make a list. This is what I want, blah, blah, blah. Stay on top of them. But if you're coming in this business, you have to be willing to follow direction and follow orders. Can't say how many people I've recruited that are gung-ho. It's 80%. 80% of the people is you come in and gung-ho, all talk. Yeah. All right. And by week number 3, I'm going, have you made that list yet? No. Get me a time. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to make this list together. So this is why I said, going back to the gym analogy, that the dumbbells, they don't argue back. You don't have to chase the dumbbells. Hey, did you get that list yet? You pick them up, you put them back down. So this is a people management business. This is recruiting management. Okay. Now let's get into this. This is the important part. The invite is everything. You only have 2 schools, 2 classes, 2 types of people that you're inviting. Warm market and cold market. Talking about warm market today and why I think this is the greatest builder for your network marketing muscle. The warm market is your friends and family, and it's the people that, if you've been in the business before, great. If you've burned those bridges and you've told, I don't know, Susie 10 times, hey, this is like the 10th time she's seen a network marketing business, guess what? This is fucking awesome, and you're going to benefit off of all the time she's going to avoid your phone call. If you're new to this business and you have no bad habits before, this is good too. Most of us who have been in this business have gone to people that we've seen 3-4 times. Hey, yeah, no, I found this business I'm in. Dude, you told me about that. You did this last year. I'm not listening to none of your pitches. If you can even get them to listen to you, right? I'm gonna tell you this off the bat. This is the way you need to approach your friends and family. This is warm market tactics, not cold market tactics. We'll get into that in another podcast. Your warm market is going to be the most productive, invite training there is. You need to look at it as training. You just got in, your upline says make a list of 25 names, numbers, call them all, invite them, and then get them on the phone with me. So much fucking easier said than done. If you do it that way, you will get zero on the phone. You will be begging. Oh, no. Listen, we're going to be millionaires within the next 6 months. I want you to do this with me, girl. Oh my God, we're going to have a great time. It's going to be awesome. We're going to make so much money. We got to get on the phone with Dave, and Dave's going to pitch us all this stuff. Or Betty's telling me about this skincare. Dude, fuck that. Get that shit out of there. Get rid of it. If you've done it before and your skin is crawling, I get it. I did it years and years and years ago, right? We don't do that shit. For both new people and returning people, you need to look at it like this. Your friends and family, your warm market, are your dumbbells, and you are just focused on lifting and getting stronger. That's it. Nothing more than that. Bullet points, concepts. Your warm market, put in the back of your head, not one person you bring this to or invite will get involved with your business. Think of that way. Take the stress right off right there. Because if you go in begging, what business owner out there, oh my God, I just opened up a store. Would you please come see me? So you're a fucking business owner? What? You have to be several things and be in a leader and a business owner of this. And number one of them is being a perceived professional, perceived expert. Well, if I come to you for a class or business or anything, and you're like, oh, please, I really want you to show you this. I'm like, you're not an expert. I'm going to the next person. So you need to be a perceived expert. Perceived experts only talk about what they know, right? And then they learn what they don't know. So number one, get it out of your head. These people, whoever I contact, is going to do the business. Ray Higdon has the go for no, and it's the right mentality, but I don't like the application because it's a volume game. Nothing wrong with that. It works for Ray. I think his net worth is like $40 million. Why would I disagree with that? I'm talking about building the people that I want just like me. I want the success, right? And I think that the network marketing is missing the honest sales tactics of the industry. This business is recruiting. What is recruiting? Recruiting is influencing, not manipulating, influencing. It's conveying your passion and belief to get somebody else to also feel the vibration, the energy, and the addiction of your belief and be like, yes, I'm doing this. Can't do that with hey, if I will you. Hey, Jane, if I send you a video, will you watch it? We're going to talk about that, all that stuff too. So the first thing is get out of your head that you call Steve and Steve's going to do the business, because you're going to get hung up on Steve. You got 25 other people to call. You're going to be hounding Steve. Then you're going to burn that bridge. That's how that's done. Second thing is fucking be you. This is the most important thing. I tell this too. It's more important than texting, calling, this, that. Number one, I don't like to text. The only time I text is, hey, are you available for a phone call? I want to see if somebody's available, right? Because most of the time we live in an age now where somebody calls, I don't pick up the phone. End of story. Be prepared to be authentic, be honest, be real, right? Dave, you available for a call? Dave says, why? You just answer, I want to pitch you something really fast. That's it. You start with being authentic and honest. Do not try to bullshit anyone, especially your warm market. When you go back to the concept of these people will not get involved with your business, you have to understand something. The goal is not to get your warm market in your business today, because they know you. They've seen you. They've seen you go through 5 other companies. They've seen you talk about skincare one day and then energy bills the next. And they're like, dude, there's nothing consistent about Paul, man. He's fucking jumping from ship to ship. I'm not doing anything with him, that is. So they've seen you do it. They're not going to take you, but they're your friends. So you're going to leverage your friendship and family status on that, right? So the goal is not to get them involved today. The goal is to get them to watch you. You want these snide comments. You want them watching you 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years down the road and go, hey, Bill, you still doing that little pyramid scam business of yours? You want to be able at the 3-month mark to say, I am still same company. 3-year mark. Yes, I am same company. It took me a while to grow, but we did. And our income has replaced our car note. every month. I'm doing this business. It supplements my rent payment every month. It's great. I get a tax write-off every year. It's awesome. You want them to go, all right, they stayed consistent with this business. He hasn't gone anywhere. You want them to be observers with your business from the time you plant the seed in it. So that's the second thing. The first thing is you have to think and know, all right, I'm not going over to Debbie and say she's going to get in. I'm going to be like, Debbie, I'm planting a seed and I want Debbie to grow over time. That's your warm market. That's your only goal with your warm market. The how, that's the most crucial thing. It's not what you say. If I will send you a video, will you watch it? And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's the psychology behind that, but it's how you say it. End of story. If I'm brand new, and the way that I train my people is, do not fucking lie. Don't you fucking lie about anything. You have to be real. Hey, Jim, listen. Well, getting him on the phone is one thing, right? So you call, you text, you voice note. I loathe emails. I cannot stand. It blows me away. And this is my trend in the customer service. I truly believe that the pendulum is going to swing back the other way. We're so automated. I got booted off of LinkedIn with 30,000 people, and I had to start a LinkedIn account again. So I've been a little bit more active on it lately. And I can't believe the DMs. Hey, Dominick, great to connect with you. I do this and this and this. If you're looking to turn your business into, I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know you. Now, the caveat on that is that's cold market. We'll talk about that later because I'm not into rapport building whatsoever. In my success, there's been a very, very, very structured tactic I use, and I'll talk about that in the next podcast. But when it comes down to the warm market, I don't go, Dave, man, how you been? Hey, great. We worked over at such, man, 20 years ago. Awesome. Hey, listen, I'm recruiting. Dude, no. You got a couple different aspects. You have to talk to people exactly how you would talk to people that you know. Let's take Dave, who you worked with 3 years ago at another company. Dave, you send him a DM. I like voice notes. I like voice notes for a couple different reasons. Gives you a chance to practice the art of telling a story. We got to get into all this, right? I'm going to get another podcast talking about telling stories. Your invites. If I talk to you, and it's just the difference, right? Hey, Dave, hope you're doing well. We worked together 3 years ago at this restaurant. I'd like to talk to you about something. Okay, great. Dave, hey, listen, I hope you're doing well. Do you remember we worked together 3 years ago at that restaurant? I want to talk to you about something. In my opinion, you want to learn how to talk, go listen to stand-up comedians. Go listen to stand-up comics who could tell stories and listen to the inflection of their voice, how their voices change, how they keep you captivated in the storytelling process. It's essential. You hear a lot of people talking on stage. Oh, I used to live out of my car. And I was making $7 and I was going to feed my kids. And then the story is the most powerful. They keep talking about that. Right? In network marketing, what's your story? Because you want to hook people in on the psychology of leveraging their pain points. Oh, dude, Eric had $7 in his pockets to live in his car. I did once too. That's rapport. That's association. You're telling a story. There's a lot of psychology in this. You're telling a story to a group of people to get them to relate. What's the key word in relationships? Relate. Network marketing is a relationship business. It's not that fucking hard to understand. But the problem is getting them into the position to tell them the story in the first place is the hardest part. The invite is the hardest part. And then you're going to invite them and you're going to tell them a story and you don't know anything about the business. So your business story has you just got involved with it last fucking week. How can you tell them a story? So you're going to be all insecure and you're going to quit the business. Do you see how people come in? They're not set up properly. They have so much fucking doubt. They don't invite the right way and they go, fuck it, this business is a scam. Because nobody talked to you about what this business is. It's literally presenting value. That's all this business is. You have to start at the invite. I'm telling you, if you master your invite, you will present like nobody else. You won't need third-party calls. You'll pitch and close on your own. You'll be successful. So you start with your friends and family, your warm market. So we got number one, they're not going to get involved. Number 2, they're watching you develop your story. Number 3, you have to be real, be genuine. Let's go back to Dave you haven't talked to in 3 years. Dave, can I get your number, man? I want to run something past you. You're going to get a couple different responses. Yeah, sure. Or, the fuck are you contacting me out of nowhere? You want to sell me something, don't you? Always tell the truth. There's so many different tactics. If you get Dave on the phone, hey, listen, Dave, I have not talked to you in years, and I really appreciate you taking the phone call with me. I'm getting involved with business. This 100% is a pitch call. It's a business call. I literally am going through everybody I know. Why? And also, why can't you be real? I'm scared shitless talking to you, Dave. I haven't talked to you in years, and I know it's a shit thing for me out of the blue to just contact you and try to pitch you and close you. I want to acknowledge that, so I appreciate you. I want to see if you are open. Why can't you do that? Why is nobody telling their people to be real? Dave sends you a text message back. What do you want to sell me something? Use that voice note. Dave, yes, I do want to sell you something. Actually, listen, I know it's shitty of me. I've not. This is not. I know we work together. We don't have a relationship, and you follow each other on social media. But I am trying to build something, and I don't know how to talk to you about this because we haven't talked in so many years. But I don't know what you're doing. I'd like to see if what I'm doing might have value to you. And you're on a list of people I wrote down because you and I had a relationship before. Why can't you do that? Why can you not go with humility, honesty, and integrity to somebody and be 100% upfront with them? You don't think that would drop people's guards and they'd go, holy shit. Thank you for being honest with me. Integrity is everything. So if you have the people that you haven't talked to in years, I highly suggest you starting with them because you will be scared shitless to do it. You do it once, great. You do it twice, great. You need to do it 100 times. I'm not kidding. Why is it you'll go into the gym and lift 100 reps, but you won't pick up that fucking phone 100 times? If at all cost, avoid leaving voice messages. Leave voice notes. You got the Instagram's got voice note. Facebook's got voice note. iPhones have voice notes. I don't like to leave voicemails, right? I just really don't. But you have to be honest. There's just no other way. Dave, listen, this is a business call. I'd love to catch up, and I'm sorry I haven't caught up before, and why can't you say, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm feeling pressure, I just got involved with something, I don't know how to make this work yet, so to be honest, I'm actually using you as practice to try to talk about this. Can I run this past you? I can't tell you how many different ways there are to get people to listen to you if you're fucking honest. Go to your aunt, go to your uncle, go to your best friend. John, listen, you have heard me come to you with these get-rich-quick scams 20 times over the last 2 years. I get it. Listen, I know this is not for you, but I need practice. Can I please practice my pitch on you? You already know that step one is they're not going to get involved. So the pressure's off right there. So why can't you go to John and say, listen, I know you're not going to get involved. This isn't for you. I literally need practice. Can I pick your phone up, call you, and can I do a mock role play? Hey, John, Dominick, hope you're doing well. Listen, I have something I want to talk to you about. I cannot guarantee it's for you. I don't even know if you like it. I'm new at it. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm scared shitless, actually, because I don't even know how to present this. But can I get you on a Zoom? Can I get you on a live presentation? Can I get you to see a recorded one? Why can't you role play? Why can't you mock and train with people? Remove the whole other, no, you got to do this business with me. With the warm market. The warm market is going to be your most successful one for training because you'll get the verbiage. Because you'll see every time you pick up the phone, you didn't die. It's that simple. Warm market, you're not going to exhaust there. The invite is everything. And that's all I want you to do. If you got involved with network marketing, or if you're already involved with network marketing, if you're going to reboot your business, if you've been involved with 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, a year, and you've already talked to people, call them again. Hey, Dave, listen, I know I talked to you 6 months ago about this and you said no. I know that you're probably still no, but I'm still doing the business and I want to try again. Can I pitch you again, please? Well, here's what you fucking did when you do it, right? So Dave's like, wait a minute. You actually stuck with this for 6 months? Well, how's the growth on that? Are you making any money yet? Be honest. Yeah, I'm not making what I want, to be honest. No, but I really believe in this. There's value in it. Don't do the fucking upline bullshit of, oh, my upline, they make 17 grand a fucking hour. My upline made $30,000 last week. Don't do that shit because that's them. Be real. No, I'm not making the money I want yet. I had a fantastic fucking month 6 months ago. I haven't seen that again, but I reached that, and I know that there's a key in doing it. I just have to build the repetition of sharpening my pitch, close game, my recruiting skills. Can I practice on you? Why are we not doing this? Why are we not being real with people? Now, here's the deal. You don't do this with your cold market. That's a different animal. We'll talk about that on another podcast. I want you to, if you're restarting your business or you're brand new in this business or you've had the PTSD from network marketing, fuck your upline. Fuck them. I'm telling you flat out. Number one, what you have to do is you have to get used to building this business on your own. I don't do three-way calls. I stopped doing three-way calls when the person or the people I was doing the three-way calls with, their energy was not what I expected every time, right? If I'm excited because there's enthusiasm and there's excitement, great. I want to be enthusiastic because excitement is kind of disingenuous. But if I'm enthusiastic and I bring so-and-so on the phone and they've already done 5 three-way calls and their energy level is shit, it's like, oh, man. Now, I'm not saying be a clown. You have to be passionate and enthusiastic. Excitement is a clown. Don't do that. Well, how do you become enthusiastic and passionate? You learn the business. But this way you don't need an upline. This way you also won't get embarrassed. Yeah, I got 5 minutes now. Let's get Jane on the phone. Holy shit. Then you call so-and-so and so-and-so doesn't answer. So that we got to talk about that too. You have to, you train with your friends and family, your warm market, and you learn the people skills. But more so, you learn about you. You didn't die. Dave, Dominick Izzo, hey, listen, we worked at TGI Fridays back in 1996. Yeah, we're following each other on social media. Listen, this is a business call. I don't know what you're doing. It looks like you're married. It's great. I'm all up for catching up later to hear what you're doing over the years, but I'm on a very, very, very black and white crusade, if you will, to build business right now. I want to present something to you. And again, I know it seems kind of shitty. I haven't talked to you in years, but I don't know what your situation is. And I feel that this might benefit everyone. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I also want to be able to just put it in front of you. Now, that's a little bit more confident. But go back to the very root foundation. You're nervous. You don't have people skills. Hey, Dave. Yeah, you and I worked together at the bank, a couple years ago. Can I be honest with you? Yeah, you're the first person on a list I'm calling. I'm actually shaking right now. I'm scared shitless. I don't know how to do this because I don't know how to do this. Can I tell you what I did the other day? And listen, I know if you get 2 minutes to hear me, great. If not, I want to practice on you. Is that okay if I just tell you I did something? I'm telling you, if we took more time to embrace the honesty and authenticity, you would start to see that more people would listen to you because they want to be listened to. We want to be heard. Now, if you go to the people don't want to be sold, but they want to buy. It's the running joke in law enforcement. If you ask for an I bond, a personal recognizance bond, an individual recognizance bond, you're not going to get one. Why? They're lawfully entitled to one because it pisses off the cop and they don't want to give it. So when you ask for, can I get an I bond? No, No, I'm going to make you wait 6 hours of cash. And then I'm going to give you one. It's punishment. Same fucking concept. Oh, you want to listen? You want to pitch me? I'm not going to listen to you pitch you. Versus if you say, hey, listen, I know I don't want to waste your time. I'm trying something and I'm practicing something. Can I practice something on you? I don't care what it is. I really think you need to embrace whatever you're feeling. If you're nervous, tell them you're nervous. If you're scared shitless, tell them you're scared shitless. If you're excited, if you feel like a fuck up, if you're like, dude, I got drunk to do this, you have to be 100% honest with the people you're talking to. That's where you start. The invite is going to be the most powerful thing we do in network marketing. If you master the invite, I mean, you're inviting people to an event. You tell people, I got an awesome party going on. Dude, it's going to be great. Lots of girls there, booze and party favors and all this stuff. Okay, whatever. I don't know if that's how you invite. Hey, I'm having an event. I would love to have you there because your energy at these parties makes things awesome. Do me a favor. I want you there. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Could be 5 of us, could be 50 of us, but all I know is that your life of the party would be great. I don't know how you invite people to things. You're influencing them to see the value. You're not manipulating them to buy. So again, we have to surmise this. The invite, we contact, invite, show the plan, follow up. Contact is easy. Hey, Dave, are you there? Yeah. All right. You send them a message, DM. Are you free for a 30-second conversation? And you need to be authentic about that. Oh, they know it's going to be a pitch. Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Take that 30 seconds in a voice note. I'm scared. I'm actually really nervous and I want to talk to you. I want to pitch you my business. I want to practice on you. We haven't talked in 5 years and I know it's really horrible, but I believe that talking to you is going to strengthen my ability to be successful in this business. I just want you to hear what I do. You need to be genuine and you do the same thing with your family. I know you've heard me pitch this. I know you've seen me with 3 different companies. I'm not going to tell you I believe in this one more because that's for me. But I want to practice on you. And I'm hoping that you'll just do that with me. Just listen to me talk about this for a few minutes and then tell me what you think. Your warm market. Get your friends and family out of your head. Oh, just get 2 people to enroll. You hear somebody like that? No, just talk to 2 people. I swear to God, I fucking hate. I hate because what they're doing in this industry and how they're keeping people weak. Oh, so what we're going to do is you're going to come in this package and then you're going to enroll 2 people. If they glance over that shit, fucking run. No, you're just going to get 2 people. Do you have any idea how you're just going to get 2 people? How difficult that is? And it all stems down to you. You're going to enroll in this package. You're going to learn how to talk to people. So over time, the foundation of you and 2, which is the cornerstone of this business on any company front, is going to happen and you're going to repeat that. But we're going to work up to that by exercising your invitation skills and teaching you how to talk to people in the right setting. I don't know why we don't do that. I don't know why we constantly lie to people about how this business is simple. It's simple. It's not fucking easy because it's uncomfortable. We need to acknowledge this. So there. Contact, invite, show the plan. All I want you to do is if you're restarting your business, you're new in this business, it's the simplest thing in the world. You need to be 100% real with your friends and family. I got involved with something. I'm scared shitless. I have no idea if this is going to work. Can I just tell you about it? And then you tell them what you know, not what you don't know. Well, what is it? I bought a package and from what I don't know. I mean, this guy explained it so much better than I could, but I know that I get tax write-off benefits now. I'm a customer, but I also own a business. The potential for me to make money is there. The entitlement, I'm now entitled to make money with this. I don't exactly know how we do it. The more you do that, right, the more you are asked questions and try to come up with answers, the better you're going to be. Your first conversation is going to be, yeah, I don't know. I never bullshit. If somebody says, how do you make money? And you don't know, say, you know what? I'm not fully educated on it. I don't have an answer for you. That's kind of why I want to have this conversation, because I want to see where the holes are and what I know and what I don't know, so that, I don't know, if we talk about this 6 months down the road, I really know what I'm doing. Don't fucking lie. Don't make shit up. Well, you can make $600,000 in your first 6 months. Yeah, mathematically you can, but you're not going to. Is this one of those get-rich-quick scams? Yeah, yes. In the way that it's, I'll give you this one. When somebody says this is a pyramid scam, 100% you counter with this. You know what? I thought the same thing too. Listen, I know that's how it's been characterized. Pyramid scam is defined as exchanging money for no product or service. All right, you give me $200, get two other people to give them $200, and you get 50 out of it. That's a pyramid scam. And I go a step further. Well, I was a cop, patrol officer. I had sergeants above me, lieutenants above them, commanders above them, deputy chief. That's a pyramid scam. Go to Starbucks, you got the barista, the shift manager, floor manager, AGM, GM, board of directors, pyramid scam, whatever. Or somebody says it's one of those get-rich-quick schemes. Yeah, it's been characterized like that. And I address the elephant in the room. I don't fucking fight back. Go, yeah, I've been in these get-rich-quick schemes forever. They're misrepresented, and it sucks, and I fucking hate it. That's why I'm talking to you about it, because I want to be really, really well-versed in this business. Oh, I don't want to be in it. No. I know you don't want to be in it, but would you at least let me practice on you, because I need somebody to talk to about it. Warm market. You need to be as authentic as possible. You need to be as real as possible. You need to not bullshit anybody. You need to tell the truth on everything, because they're going to be watching. They want to see, oh, they were involved in Acme hair care products 6 months ago. Now they're doing ABC hair care products. Oh, so-and-so was in XYZ supplement line last year, hyping up, oh, this is the best supplements in the world. It's going to make you lose weight, get taller, run faster, get all the guys, get all the gals. Now they're doing save money on your electric bill. When you're leading with your product, you're tying yourself to the product. If you lead with the business, and we'll talk about this too, then people see you. They don't see the product, and don't see you as a salesman. They see you as somebody who's passionate about the business. So again, finishing up, contact, invite, show the plan, follow up. The number one thing you need to do, and this is if you're, I don't care if you spent 15 years in this industry or day one in this industry, is be honest. Don't you ever fucking lie. Never lie. When somebody says, is this business hard? Yeah, it is. Are you a millionaire yet? No, I'm not. I'm on the path for it, and it's going to take a lot of work. How much do you really work? 30 minutes a day? No, I work 7-8 hours a day doing this business, and I contact people, and I invite them to see a presentation. Then I follow up with them. It's like any other business. Well, all right, it's a job. No, I'm running a business. Okay, well, then why don't you have like a brick and mortar? Because we'll talk about that too. You want to talk about the pros and cons and the contrasts and similarities between brick and mortars and virtual businesses? The bottom line is, part of this too, these podcasts, is what I want you to do is I want you to start seeing more and more value in this business, and you see, okay, it's not a fucking scam. We weren't taught this. It's intangible because we don't get up and drive to a building every day, pull a door open, walk in, sit at a desk, and then hand somebody an object after they hands us cash. That's all it is. So again, your warm market, your friends and your family, get it in your mind. You are not, it's only three things. You're not going to get them involved with you, so that takes pressure off. Number two, they're going to be watching what you're doing. So you want to plant a seed. Number three, you be 100% you. Don't fake it. Oh, I'm so excited. No, you're not. You're scared shitless. You are scared shitless. Say it. Listen, I'm outside of my comfort zone. I left law enforcement where I knew exactly what to do because I did it for 20 years. Now I'm starting a business trying to explain to people how you buy a virtual franchise, leverage the tax laws, become your own customers, repeat that business, and you make money off of it residually. I don't know how to explain this. I see the value because it was explained to me, but I'm fucking scared shitless. Be authentic. It's as simple as that. I love the sound of that bull. All right, guys, I am the bull of MLM, and I want to bring these podcasts to you and explain exactly what we're doing. We're going to be talking about cold market on the next podcast. We're going to be talking about all the bullshit manipulation we don't want to do. We want to talk about the cash flow quadrant. We want to talk about the mindset. We want to talk about the pitching, the closing, the objection handling, the three-way calling, everything, you name it, everything about this business to make you a leader. I'm not interested in drones. I'm interested in people helping us to put a polish and shine back on this industry. Have a great damn day. You guys need anything for your business, just DM me on any platform. Email me, bullofmlm@gmail.com, or call or text me at 708-982-0974. You guys have a great damn day, and I'll see you on the next podcast.